The sight made my stomach churn, but I pressed on. My nightly runs were supposed to clear my head, not fill it with horrors. I told myself it was just an abandoned property, a relic of a tragedy long past, but the eerie quiet seemed alive, as if the place was holding its breath, waiting for something. Or someone. The road curved sharply ahead, leading me away from the farmhouse and deeper into the growing shadows. The golden light of the sun had faded entirely, leaving only a dull grey haze. The air grew colder, and the rhythmic sound of my shoes against the pavement became my only companion. As I descended the next hill, I spotted the silhouette of the neighboring town in the distance. Its lights flickered faintly, almost like a mirage, a promise of life and warmth. But between me and the town lay the old bridge, an ancient, creaking structure that spanned the narrow river below. I stopped at the edge, catching my breath. The bridge was shrouded in mist, its wooden planks slick with moisture. The faint sound of rushing water below mixed with the groaning of the structure as the wind pushed against it. I hesitated for a moment, the unease from earlier still clinging to me like a second skin. "Just keep moving," I muttered to myself, stepping onto the bridge. Each step made the planks creak under my weight, the sound amplified in the stillness. The mist thickened as I reached the center, obscuring the far end. It felt as if I were running into nothingness. Suddenly, a faint noise broke through the silence, a low, guttural growl. I stopped dead in my tracks, my heart pounding in my chest. The sound came again, closer this time, and I turned my head toward the source. Through the mist, I saw movement, something large and shadowy, lurking just beyond the edge of the bridge. I froze, my breath hitching. The growl deepened, reverberating through the air, and a pair of glowing eyes pierced the fog. They were unnatural, too bright, too focused. Whatever it wasn't human, or any animal I recognized. Panic surged through me, and I turned to run, my shoes slamming against the wooden planks as I sprinted back the way I had come. The growl turned into a snarl, and I could hear heavy footsteps behind me, matching my pace. The bridge seemed to stretch endlessly, the end always just out of reach. My lungs burned, my legs screamed, but I didn't dare stop. The footsteps grew louder, closer, until I could feel the hot breath of whatever was chasing me on the back of my neck. I reached the edge of the bridge and leaped onto solid ground, nearly stumbling as I landed. Without looking back, I bolted down the road, the sound of pursuit fading as I put distance between myself and the bridge. When I finally dared to glance over my shoulder,